Hello YouTubers, this is once again a double toy review, and this is actually going to be different to the other video that I've actually made yesterday because I've got this product here, £15.97. It's a Talking and Snappy Puffin Toys 12 pack. It's a British Wildlife Collection toy, and actually I've got two British Wildlife Collection toys, which is a good enough find if you can ask me. There's also another one here, which is a brown streaked, actually it's called the localized brown streaked Larus Gulls figure 12 pack. Now I know Larus is like the Latin word for white-headed gulls. I'm pretty sure that's the real name of these. And we're going to take a look at this one here first because it's cheaper. For a figure pack, I suppose it doesn't look too bad. And here's the back of the packaging. It looks like that, and it doesn't look too bad, but it looks bad. I mean, you can see 5 different species of seagulls there. Some of these are winter visitors, others can breed all year round. But most importantly, it says 100% out of water. So we'll take a look at what's inside here. Going to come in and do the unpacking, and yes, it's going to be coming one of these videos, which is insanely stupid. Well, let me try this back area here. It's just becoming a bit of a tiresome sort of review, I suppose. I just don't understand why FlipFlap isn't for me this season. I mean, the way I tend to react with winter when I play with FlipFlap toys, it's just absolutely hideous. I mean, where in the world are these good old white envelopes? I mean, this is just a great big tip of the iceberg there, and look at that, I've just deteriorated the rest of the packaging, and look at that, it just breaks away like that. And see, this is the reason why 2019, it could be a bad year for FlipFlap toys. I mean, this could actually lead into FlipFlap just dying. And I've actually found it out, there's a good company name I've actually come up with, and it's actually a company name that I've actually haven't done it by myself, and it's actually called stick.com, which is a very, very nice website, of course. Well, yes, sorry for the topic change. There we can see a couple of starfish, which looks like Patrick Star from SpongeBob. And as you can see there, this one here is a realistic version of Patrick. There's the other one here as well. It seems like that Patrick is missing his face, as scary as it sounds. And I mean, this could be a real SpongeBob creepypasta, and it really does sound like one indeed. And you thought these starfish were really going to come in there. Look at that, they're like zombies. Brains. And the look of these fishies there, they don't look too bad. Oops, I've just flipped the camera around, but I'm not going to stop the video there. I'm not going to stop for a photo there because I haven't worked out what the file is. You thought I was going to say the F word. F-U-C-K, but nope, I said file reel, okay? I thought I was going to do the bloopers thing there, but this is a very nice looking fish, and it's got glue on the front there, which is absolutely quite weird. I mean, the way they've been designed is just absolutely strange. I mean, what can I actually say about these fishy there? That fishy there looks weird than this one here, in my opinion, I suppose. Here's another one of these. I mean, when you put colour glue on it, it actually adds a bit of pattern onto it. It actually adds a bit of verbal detail, which is very, very nice. And I don't know why I'm saying verbal detail. It's just the way it looks like. And yes, they're just regular fish, aren't they? I don't know what fishies they are. Oh, they're anchovies. Very interesting, isn't it? Brings me back looking at the SpongeBob bus. What was it called? The anchovy bus. Quite interesting indeed. And let me push the starfish away because we're going to take a look at these Kleptoparasitic seagulls. And yes, I said the word parasitic because there's actually something I want to look up in the computer. And yes, here are all the seagulls. Yes, this is is that a glaucous gull? Yes, it is a glaucous gull, and it's a winter visitor from somewhere in North America, probably somewhere in the Arctic. And it's usually a winter visitor in the UK. It doesn't breed here, and that same goes with the Iceland gull. And the Iceland gull is this one here. And both of these have got brown streaky heads. I'm not sure if you can see them. That's what the artwork on the there it is there. I'm pretty sure that's where the brown streaking is. I suppose that's what they are. Let me try and take a look at the other one here. Yes, It's a little bit out of focus here, but that's the way they look like. I think this headpiece here is brown, and it's very interesting. It looks like a lighter version of a herring gull in winter plumage, which is very unusual. It could be a featherless great blackback gull by the size of it, I suppose. It just has the real feel to it. And some of these seagull figures, they don't even stand up properly. Well, I'm pretty sure the Iceland gull stands. And this actually looks pretty nice indeed. There's a herring gull here. If I just stand back very, very nicely, I suppose, just to get a good gaze at the gulls. And, yep, this one's had a bit of a peck, the herring gull, of course. Yeah, it's got the pink feet, silvery grey back. Less a blackback gull this time. It's got a much slighter sort of grey colour in it, I suppose. And I've actually chose 5 of these seagulls because the great blackback gull, as I look at the packaging there, it says great blackback gull not included, or I should have just said great blackbacks, or should I just say great blackback gulls not included, because I've actually noticed someone said to me that great blackback gulls are generally clean-headed all year round, whereas all these gulls, including the common gull, or the mew gull, as some people call them in the USA, probably, they all have streaky heads. Brown streaky heads in the winter, possibly autumn as well. And if I'm a true ornithologist, I can get along with these birds easily. Mind you, on saying that, these birds can be real kleptoparasites, and we'll try and find out what it's, the wiki page. So let's go and find out what a kleptoparasite is. Well, this is me using the computer and the tablet for the first time, and I'm going to search the word Kleptoparasite, and it's right there, Kleptoparasite there, and there it is there. Oh, there's a picture of a seagull there, and let's read it, what it says there. Okay, what it says there in the computer is that it says Kleptoparasitum is a form of feeding in which one animal takes prey or other food that was caught, collected, or otherwise prepared by another animal, includes stored food. And actually, it really brings back all sorts of memories looking at anything to do with biology in a sense, and there's one of the most interesting ones. Here's a picture of a western gull from California in America, perhaps chasing what it looks like to be an elegant tern, which has recently caught one of its fishy meals there. And look at that, really delicious stuff indeed. Oh, there's another one here. It looks like a pair of cormorants just fighting for food, eh? Looks like they're just fighting for another fish, eh? Oh, look at that! There's another gull here. It looks like we've got 2 seagulls there. They're fighting for food. I'm not sure if you can see that from the camera there, but there are actually 2 seagulls fighting for one food and another. And what it looks like to be, we're in land now. We've got a cheetah, which has killed an impala. And it's like a target for Kleptoparasitium, which I actually spoke earlier in the video there. But hey, it's not always about looking at the wiki page and looking at cheetahs killing impalas. It's going to be all about water animals. So yes, water animals may sound fun indeed at the best of times. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm just going to brush all the seagulls away. And yes, I've actually got a good joke there. I wonder what do you call seagulls eating bagels? Well, they're literally bagels. How weird is that? And if I was really, really daft, what do you call a seagull who loves to play explosives? Michael Bagel. How weird is that? That's pretty weird, isn't it? When I think of bagel and Michael Bay and a seagull. How weird is that? And right at the back straight there is one of the most interesting puffet, products there. I'm actually having an attempt, I'm trying to say that. I'm not going to stop with the photo there. I'm not going to put it on the bloopers because I haven't worked out on making the blooper videos, of course. And it's a N SNAPPY Puffin Toys 12 pack. £15.97. And it looks pretty expensive. It's 7p more expensive than the Seagull product, which was this one here, the Larus Seagull product, the brown streak one, of course, which sadly had its packaging being deteriorated. And we'll take a look at the back of the packaging once and for all, and it looks actually pretty ballistically simplistic by the looks of it. So it looks pretty simple to me. Make the puffin snap its beaks, all their beaks by moving their wings sideways. So it looks like the flapping birds, they've just turned into snappy puffins there. And I think puffins in real life, they're quite agile seabirds when they fly. And they've got a couple of starfish there, which to me just doesn't look like a starfish to me. It just more looks averagely enough. It looks averagely enough. It looks more like a regular star than a starfish. And it looks pretty nice. And let's come in and do the whole unpacking and see if the kids watching on YouTube or the rest of my audience on YouTube are literally just, watching this whole video in a sense. And I really do apologise for my stupid babbling there in the video there. And I could tell you what, now, I mean, mind you, if I ever just make videos like that, I just don't know how many YouTubers could literally chortle about my performance and stuff. So don't criticise on me, because I know my videos are going to be great as others. And come and subscribe. That's the most important thing, and you got to like my videos. Please give my videos a like, especially this one here. And yes, we'll move that bit away out. Well, it looks like another day of a whole bunch of things washed up by the sea. And yes, it really is another day at the beach, looking at all dead animals in the sea. Well, they're not dead because the puffins are actually alive there. As you can see, they've got beautiful eyes there. And there's a male one, and there's also a female puffin here as well. Didn't expect to have two of these, and I've actually made puffin toys before from the FlipFlap company, I suppose. That's the company I work for. And the toys we've got is what looks like to be a couple of common starfishies and some sprats, which are like little tiny sandy or like fishies, which once again, just like the other pot I looked at with the anchovies in there, they've got glue covered in themselves, I suppose, which is very, very strange. And it looks like these fishies, they've got orange glue from hell. I mean, this is actually quite weird. There's some of these fishies, it looks like they've just... It looks like, you know what they remind me of? They actually look like a fish. They've just dipped onto... They've been accidentally dipped onto a bloody chicken tikka masala soup. How weird is that? Or they must have been dipped on a freaking curry. How weird is that? And these fishies... I mean, look at the flippers there. It looks like they've been... it looks like they have dye on it, which is pretty weird. Is that something to do with genetic errors and stuff by the looks of it? Or is it just camouflage? I just don't understand why they've got orange glue. Maybe it's because of the way they've been manufactured, I suppose. Yeah, the starfish, what can you say about them? But the great thing about these puffins is that they've got... And she's got a very, very nice feature there, that puffin. They click and they snap, and when you pull the wings together, it actually makes a bit of a very nice chomping sound. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? And I could literally do a very interesting puffin impression like this. Hello, I am Patrick the Puffin, and I don't know what to say because my dialogue is just so bad. Wait, did I just miss out everything? Nah, let me try again. And I might do this one again. Hello, I'm Patrick the Puffin, and I'm terrible at lip syncing. And yes, the best way to feed your puffins is put the fishies there, and look at that, they're eating what looks like to be a whole bunch of sprats. Nom 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 nom. And we'll go and get the other one here. Let's see if they're going to eat the sprats. And I'm not going to feed them starfish because I actually haven't seen puffins eating starfishes. In fact, nobody have seen a puffin eating a starfish there in real life though. But they do eat sprats and sand eels. Very interesting indeed. Nom 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 nom. And what do you like about this set? It doesn't look that too bad though, but let's take a look at the differences between the male and the female. Apart from the eyes, which are also different, and also the way the colour of the beak has been done. Look how different it is. This male one here has got a two-tone colour of red and orange, with a bit of yellow via the lines there, and also grey or black by the looks of it. But this female one there, it looks like it's less detailed. There's no extra red detailing there compared to the male there, which is very, very strange indeed. But, you know, nevertheless, it just looks pretty interesting by the looks of it, I suppose. It's just the way it's been designed. And it's not a factory error. It's not a factory error by the looks of it. which is good, of course, because if we have FlipFlap toy errors, of course, and mistakes, well, just like that, of course, that would be a very, very worst part. That would be the very worst part that would literally come to my FlipFlap toy reviews. Maybe I should go back to YouTube school and just learn how to become a much better person who isn't dialogue and stuff like that, eh? Anyways, that's about it. I suppose, what can I do with these marine toys here? Let's put them right over these ones here. They're all seen far better days now with the way the packagings have been torn apart. Look at that. Those brand new brown envelope packagings, they just suck, they're just dumb, but hey, these toys look pretty nicely detailed. I beg you. Anyways, I'll have to say thanks for watching and bye for now, and I have to get back to my computer there. Okay, bye.